And hello lovelies, and welcome back to MamaGGiaway. It's Mama G here, and thank you for stopping by and hanging out with me. Don't forget the thummies if you like what you see, and if you're not subscribed, consider. Anyway, what did I do today? Today, at the time of filming right now, is late at night. Everyone is sleeping except for me. Actually, I literally just got up and thought, well, let me videotape. So everybody's sleeping, but it was Friday. I'm saying it was because I think it's after midnight. But time is a man-made construct. I dyed yarn today. I also, besides dyeing yarn, ran some errands, went out, did some grocery shopping, blah, 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 blah. You know, real life things. And I wanted to show you what yarn I dyed. It is, however, still a little bit wet because it was a rainy, windy day. The wind was great. I did have a short moment where I was able to hang out some of the hanks outside, and then it started sprinkling, so they had to come back in. So it takes a little longer, obviously, for them to dry in the house than it does if it's outside, sunny, and hopefully windy as well. So I do want to show you that, so stay tuned for that, because I'm doing something a little different. Okay. Also, I am not quite finished with this Hexie Cardi. This is the one that let me maybe stand up a little. Excuse me for going right in your face there. But this is the one where on the top I did single crochet on 2 of the sides, of the 6 sides that go on the top of the sleeves. So it did bring that sleeve in a little. The next time I try this, I will start the single crochets sooner into the sleeve. So that'll be even tighter. But it's a little shorter sleeve, not quite sure if I like it this way or if I'm going to extend it. The length is pretty good. There is a hoodie. I have not yet gone around. I don't think I have. Let me see. I might be lying to you. Oh, I did. I did go around it, but it's still very loose. But I kind of like that. That's kind of like the Wuthering Heights look. And I made a more of a slouchy point in the back, you know what I'm saying? So again, I like to call it my Wuthering Heights look. So that's one item that I kind of finished. I'm still debating on the sleeves, and I might put a button on the top. Thinking about that. Okay. Another thing that I finished before I show you the yarn, I did show this in a live, and then we did, because the live was so horrible, the pixelation, it's internet, we're working on it. I'm not going to get into it because it upsets me, and it upsets us when we talk about it. But I did show this in a video that we did right after the live to show you the things that were on the live that unfortunately the live was very pixelated. And this is the virus shawl. And I'm going to hashtag, oh my, let me see, I remember, the month of Bod 2024. That hashtag is from our sunshine, my sunshine and yours, Jax from Creations by Jax. And all month long of April, we're doing, or anybody, you know, when I'm saying we, I'm including you, are doing Bod patterns and tutorials. And you can hashtag it, the month of Bod 2024. And this was from the tutorial, because I don't follow patterns. It's the virus shawl post front and back, but I eliminated the post part because I was having a hard time not that I have a hard time following tutorials. It's nothing to do with anybody giving the tutorial. It's all about how I receive it in my brain. But I love it. I think it came out really nice. I did do a little different on the picot, where I picoed inside the scallops as well. I don't know. Just got bored doing too many stitches in a row without doing something. But yeah, it took me a little bit to get the idea of it. And I absolutely love it. And I love this yarn. I love the colors. It's the color Moss by Premier. The Anti-Pilling DK has a really nice drape. It's very silky feeling. So why I'm showing you that again today is because I finished the little hat that I made with it. And I don't know what that stitch is. Could it be the moss stitch? Oh, I should have remembered that before I started. But I start from the bottom up, as I do with most of my hats, and I did a little rim and then went around. This you double crochet where you skip one and then you double crochet going backwards, so you're making X's. And I know all of you are screaming at me right now what the name of that stitch is. I can't remember. And then I did a double crochet, join two, you know, decrease. Then I did something really weird on the top where I decreased it, but I went back post, so it gave a weird rib on the inside. And so then the next row I skipped the top row and jumped down and did a back post in the prior row. That's the best I could help you out with trying to explain what I did. But then I did that. I don't know what that stitch is. It just, I was like, oh, look, I could do that. And then I just decreased every row and then sewed it in. But anyway, so there's a little hat. It's kind of a slouchy hat. I'll try it on because I haven't. But it's a little bit slouchy. I kind of like it. I wanted a looser stitch because I wanted it to go with that poncho. Not poncho, shawl. So that set I'll probably put that in the Mental Health and Meows auction in May, okay? And we'll give you more information about that. But we raise money to help people and help animals and yada, yada, yada. So that's that. So that probably will go up for auction there. That's my first attempt at that I could think of right now. I think I probably have tried others, so I don't want to, I want to be honest, and I really don't remember if I actually followed another pattern and tutorial for a shawl like that. That's the most detailed one I've ever done. So anyway, so let's look at the yarn. All right, these two here are soaking, well, they're not soaking wet, but they're very wet. They're more than damp. And what I'm doing, I have a lot of hanks of yarn to dye. If you know, Rusty and I are offering an Advent, the 15 Days of Fright for Halloween, because that's our favorite month. And I'm trying to dye, or I am dyeing, I'm not trying, I'm actually doing it, but I'm dyeing hanks of yarn, sets of 2, that will be going in the Advents, okay? And I'm using this one. I love this. These are, I don't have the ball bands that go with them, but this is 100% baby alpaca. I'm trying to be able to show you. And instead of doing them like I normally, you know, these aren't dip dyed, these are in the pan. Low immersion, dry sprinkle, and sit in the steam, yada, yada, yada. So it gives it a little less speckled than I would have liked. I would have liked it to be more speckled, but I was running in and out of the house and it was a little time constraint. And so I added a little more water and blah, blah, blah. So they did burst out a little bit. But anyway, so that's, yeah, there are speckles. Let me see if I can hold it up closer. And again, like I said, they are wet. So when it's drier, when it's completely dry, it'll be a little bit brighter, but probably not much. The undertone that you're seeing here is the orange that at the very end, you know, of the orange part I submerged. So it gave it the whole thing, instead of it being a white background, it's got more of a tingy color to it. But yeah, I think they're pretty cool. I'm hoping that they'll work up really nice. I want to just lay them out open so I can put them back on the rack. I took them off the rack just to show you. And this is another set that I did. I guess that works out. This is almost dry. Now these I would consider damp. So this is a damp set. And this is also on the 100% alpaca. I think it would be really cool. I think there's like 200 and something. I'm going to hang them right here. 200 and something yards per hank. So on these, in these advents, you'll get two hanks at the end. And then here's two more. Again, they're damp, especially on the bottom. But there's two more. And I think they're pretty cool. Yeah, I like the speckles. I just like to do, you know, new things. All right, and then there's two more, and then I'm done. Okay. This is the first set I did. I did this. I actually started this set last night and then let it sit completely overnight in the pan until this morning. Now this set here and the set I showed you here, hold on, these two here are very pretty, and these are the aspiratus, and they are not a DK weight. I can't believe I did that, still bothers me, but yeah, these are fingering weight, but that's the aspiratus, but I think they're really pretty. All right, enough, woman. Everybody's sick of seeing them. Anyway, so that's what I did. Where am I? I'm 11 minutes in. All right, here's a quick, you know what? I'm going to leave it for another time. It's health related, and I'll just put it in. It's not a big thing. Not bad. Don't worry about it. But anyway, I'm going to let this be 12 minutes, and I love you guys. Should I put a button on it? Should put a button on my lip, right? My mother used to say, button your lip. But should I put something here, right? Doesn't it give you that, like, it kind of gives me the Wuthering Heights, remember? I don't know. Where they have that olden time where they had the hoodies that do this. I love that, that look. Yeah, it's very, I don't know what. It's something. All right, I love you guys. Be well. Have a yarnlicious day. Don't forget your thumbs, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye for now.